Hey, it's Haider Abbas, market development economist with Cargill, working out of Davidson and Clevitt. Today I'm going to talk about Incrop herbicide application, which is an effort to protect yield. Despite efforts to eliminate weeds, they continue to thrive. This weekend rains not only beneficial for crop growth, but at the same time be prepared to control flush of weeds because these annual and perennial weeds just received a good moisture, which is making a perfect environmental conditions to rob the resources. Weeds that emerge before the crop can be highly damaging to crop yield potential because they outcompete the crop for moisture, nutrients, and sunlight. A small number of weeds, even just a few per square foot, emerging before or with the crop can be much more damaging to yield potential than a larger number of weeds flushing later. Just last week, at the time of seeding, you were quite concerned about soil moisture for optimal crop growth. Now your attention should be diverted towards in-crop herbicide application to keep the critical growth stage weed-free. A competition from weeds during critical growth stage resulted in an irreversible yield loss. If weeds and crops are emerging simultaneously, what will be the impact on the yield? And here are a few examples. Let's take example of barley crop. If you have 30 wild mustard or voluntary canola in a square meter, you are losing 15% yield. In case of wheat crop, only 30 lamb's quarter plants in a square meter cost you 14% yield loss. Only 21 kochia plants in a square meter cost you 33% yield loss. The most interesting ones are only 3 wild oats in an oat crop means 22% yield loss. And list goes on and on, but let's take a final example about canola. 30 wild oats or voluntary wheat in a square meter means 18% yield loss. Everybody is talking about that if commodity prices are going up, please don't lose yield. And while you are planning for in-crop herbicide, let's tank mix with foliar nutrients. These foliar nutrients will for sure minimize seen and unseen herbicide stress. For example, Yaravita Flex is an NPK solution containing zinc, boron, and molybdenum, an advanced foliar nutrient product formulated to combat stress and speed up growth. It supplements nutrients during the early growth stage and eventually support vigorous regrowth and achieve yield potential. Because of commodity prices going up, please don't lose your yield. Let's have a discussion about the options to increase yield even more. For any support and help, please contact your local Cargill rep. They will be more than happy to provide different solutions.